Hey guys, welcome back to Old Goat Gaming. We're going to do our second Theros Beyond Death traditional draft. Unfortunately, they take a little longer due to playing up to 5 times and with the best of 3, so these can be dragged out. I appreciate all you guys that have come to the early videos. In case you can't tell, we have a camera hooked up in preparation for streaming. Thought it might be nice to put a face with see who's behind the keyboard. Also got my Chiefs hat on because, as you know, we're going to the Super Bowl. So I'm wearing this baby and see how far Pat Mahomes can take it. So let's get ready and see what we can do. We got the camera. I might have to fiddle with the camera, move around a little bit, but let's see how it goes. Oh, pack one, pick one. It's always, for me, it's always frustrating in these drafts when your rare is a dual land. It's nice to have all those dual lands for standard, but usually you don't want to first pick those in a draft. So what do we have here in the uncommons? We have Glimpse of Freedom, which is a nice card, you know, nice draw engine. Can really get quite a few cards at it late as your graveyard fills up. Furious Rise, this card's really good in a deck where you have several power 4 creatures, and in fact a lot of times you end up it's being a draw 2. You get to play that card for as long as it stays exiled. Mystic Repeal, pretty tons of targets in this set. Playing in a green deck, I definitely want to have a Mystic Repeal. We might even play 2, but really not. None of these are really first pickable in my opinion, with the closest being maybe Furious Rise, maybe Mystic Repeal. Let me check. Yeah, camera looks good. So in the commons, what would we first pick? So I think we have a couple of really good options here. Iroa's Blessing. I found this card to be really good in this format. +1/+1 on your creature and does 4 damage to target creature. Also, Voracious Typhon. Both of these cards are really good in this format. I think I'm going to take one of those over these two. If I had to choose one of these uncommons or this rare, I would probably take Mystic Repeal. Put target enchantment on the bottom of its owner's library. But that's not something you really want to first pick. I think I'm going to... Green has been so good, but I think I'm going to take the Iroa's Blessing. Get a removal here right out of the gate. Alright, pick number 2. Underworld Dreams is something you probably don't want to play in limited here. Maybe even not if you're mono black. Annex, Hardened in the Forge. His power is equal to your devotion to red. Whenever Annex or another creature you control dies, create a 1/1 creature token. Creature can't block. If the creature has power 4 or greater, create 2 of those tokens. Okay, not a bad card. Destiny Spinner. This is a really good 2-drop if you're in green. It's a 2/3 body, so it blocks a lot of the things at the 2-drop level, and you can make lands later. Turn lands into creatures later. Is there anything red here we would want to go with our Iroa's Blessing? I don't think so. So we're probably down to either the Hardened in the Forge or the Destiny Spinner. If we're going to play a red, kind of a red-white aggressive attacking theme, we might want Annex. Destiny Spinner's just a better card, in my opinion. But we'll stick red and take this Annex. Alright. So the uncommons left here. Underworld Fires is not a good card. Maybe even a sideboard card, I suppose. Triumph of Annex. Good aggressive. Trample. Cling to Dust. It's nice to get things out of people's graveyards, but that's not really something you want to do here. The best card in this pack, you know, maybe the best common in the set, is this Final Death. At least it's for sure premium removal. So I think we wouldn't mind to have an Incendiary Oracle now that we started down the red path. Portent of Betrayal is good if we're sacking stuff, but I think we'll start here with the Final Death. So we've got 2 nice pieces of removal early. Iroa's Blessing, Final Death. Here, best cards in the pack are probably this Warbriar Blessing. Elspeth's Nightmare is really good. Gets rid of a 2-power creature. Can be rough late in the game, but you can generally find a target 2-power creature. Then you get to look at their hand and take a non-creature, non-land card, and then it exiles their graveyard. So I think that's going to be the pick for us. That gives us 3 removal really and only 1 creature. Keep that in mind. Okay, so if we have a choice here if we want to be aggressive or if we want to be a little more controlling. Again, there's the Underworld Fires that we probably won't take. Willow Haven is okay if you're ramping. Triumphant Surge is good. I think our pick here is really this Blight Breath Cattle Bleepus or Halitosis Cow, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it Halitosis Cow. I think we'll take it. Alright, now interesting choice here. We've got really good black so far, so I don't know that we want to take the Warden of the Chained. It is the best card in this pack. We could take it and see if any of those 4 power type things come back. We will miss out on Incendiary Oracle, which is pretty good in this set. Exiling creatures is important, and it's never a blank because you can pump it. I think I'll take the Warden of the Chain and see what happens. Okay, now we really have 2 good picks to come down here. The Skofus War Leader. This is a sack outlet. We haven't really proven ourselves to be in the sack version of the red-black yet, although we could get there. But I think we'll just take our first Omen of the Dead. This is one of my favorite omens, if not my favorite omen, probably along with the blue one. Getting a Raised Dead, bringing something back, and a Scry is just really powerful. Okay. If we're sticking red-black, we have a few options here. Dream Shaper Shaman. It's a powerful card. 6-drop though. It's 5/4. At the beginning of your end step, you can pay 2 colors and a red and sacrifice a non-land permanent. That's important because you could sacrifice an Omen of the Dead, and if you do, you reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land permanent put into play. So, pretty good card. Scavenger Harpy is nice, especially when you're dealing with people with a lot of escape. We may just take the Harpy here. I haven't had much luck yet with the... Okay, now we have an interesting pick. If we're going to go red-black, which I think we are, we don't have a card yet that will turn this on. Or we can get a Mogi's Favor, which has been really good at just removing things, finishing stuff off. Furious Rise is probably the more powerful card, but we'd have to know we were in red-green with a lot of 4s before we went down that road, so I think I'll take a Mogi's Favor. Okay, looks like red and black are coming back around. I don't mind an aspect of Lamprey against the right opponent, especially if they're a little more control-y. Having them discard cards and then having to erase your lifelink creature is pretty nice. Okay, we're seeing red again now, so we can make a choice here. We obviously aren't in the sack outlet version of red-black, at least not yet. Where a Portent of Betrayal would be good. We might be more in the aggressive version, which means the Triumph of Annex fits our deck better. Okay, I don't think we'll play anything here. Definitely a lot of red and black cards coming back. Okay. Unfortunately, the most powerful card here is the Elspeth Conquers Death. 2 really good white cards here. This is a nice rare. You get to exile a target's permanent with Converted Mana 3 or less. Then it takes your opponent a while more to cast creature spells, and then you get to return a creature or planeswalker. So nice. If we had gotten into the green-red, a second Warden would be really nice, but I think we just have too much black to go down that path. So I think our choice is either second Elspeth's Nightmare, there's nothing wrong with that, or our first Underworld Ragehound. So let's see here. What kind of 2-drops do we have? Okay, so we have no 2-drops yet, so I think we're going to take our first Rage Hound. Alright, interesting choice here. This card, to me, is really outperformed. Anytime you can put the top 2 cards of your library in the graveyard in this format, you also gain 2 life, and it blocks everything with the Death Touch. It's really, really nice card in this set. But we also have a Mire's Grasp, which is just good removal. So far, removal, we have Final Death, Aroa's Blessing, Elspeth's Nightmare. So we could use a Mire's Grasp, but I don't know if it's going to be better than the Mire Triton. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Couple of choices here. We've got Fateful End, which is good removal, instant speed. Also comes with a Scry and another Final Death. I think if we didn't have a Final Death already, we would pick this second Final Death, but I think we'll take the Fateful End here. I think we're going to put the Warden of the Chained in our sideboard. Alright, we could have all the Underworld Dreams we want. We could be running 3, I suppose. Rage Scarred Berserker is okay top end in a deck. I think where I really want to be here is this Venomous Hierophant. Anytime you can put 3 cards into your library to start to fuel up your escape, it's really powerful in this format. Again, we could have several Portents of Betrayal, but I think we're just going to go with the Venomous Hierophant. Okay. Few choices here. Let's see if we can get a better look at how our curve looks. Okay, we probably don't want to play the Grim Physician. Probably don't want to play the Satyr's Cunning. We might sideboard in the Harpy or the Libation. Or the Lamprey. So, Skophos Maze Warden is a good 4-drop. Okay, it's never really... it's not just a 3/4. It can pump and take out whatever. It can block a 3/3. It's got a lot of uses. I think we want it more. We've got a decent amount of room. I think we want it more than we want a Final Flare. So we'll pick that up. Okay. Not much exciting here for us. Escape Velocity is not a card I would really play unless it's in the most aggressive of decks, I suppose. We could take Irreverent Revelers. Try saying that 3 times really fast. Irreverent Revelers. And we'll, if we see, if they have artifacts, especially one that taps your stuff down, we can use that out of the sideboard. Okay. If we were green-black, this would be a no-brainer. Really good card if you haven't played with this one yet. It fuels your escape, and you get to return a permanent from your graveyard to your hand, so really powerful. But I think this is a great spot for our first Underworld Charger. Okay, we really need some more 2-drops. I don't think we'll play this 4/3. I mean, we do have the Halitoshus Cow, or whatever the heck we called that. But I think we'll take a Final Flare. Probably won't play it. Alright, do we want second? I mean, there's nothing else we want there. Man. Probably won't main deck 2 Harpies. We'll take a Wings here just in case. Okay, there's the top end Berserker. We're probably not going to play 2. Alright, let's see if we can get in pack 3. Interesting. Alright, so the reason I say interesting is because we have this Skophos Maze Warden. It says whenever another creature becomes the target of an ability of a land you control, named Labyrinth of Skophos, which is right here, you may have Skophos Maze Warden fight that creature. That certainly would be fun to try to pull that off. And since we don't have a ton of, I mean, this, we need a 2-drop, so maybe the Temple Thief. But this land is proven to be really powerful, so I think we'll take it. Maybe we'll get 1 fight out of it. Okay, another Final Death. Again, I need the 2-drops, so we may have to stop taking these quickly. Here's a really good 2-drop. We could have all the final deaths we want too. Okay, Careless Celebrant. It's a 2/1. When it dies, it deals 2 damage to target creature, planeswalker, opponent controls. So it trades up. It's just a great 2-drop to have in your deck. Okay. Oh, this is really good removal. But I feel like now with Charger and the Underworld Rage Hound, we have to get the Triton, which is, again, a great 2-drop. Also fuels your escape, fills up your graveyard. I mean, this card is a better card in a vacuum, I suppose. But we have 2 final deaths. We have a blessing already. We have 2 Elspeth's Nightmares. We have a Myers Grasp. I think we just need to get 2-drop. Okay. Got some nice options here. Hero of the Rebel. When he enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 red satyr. This creature can't block. Whenever you cast a spell that targets, so he gets the heroic type thing. What do we have that would target him? We have Mogi's Favor. We have Iroh's Blessing, which would obviously be good. Other than that, not much. It may just be worth it to get this 2-drop. Continue to fill up our 2-drop with good, or maybe this 2-drop where we can sacrifice a creature. Yeah, let's get the Lamphead. Aha. Speaking of sacrificing a creature, now we wish we maybe would have picked up one of those Portents of Betrayal. I don't think we did we? No, that's okay. This is still a good card. Okay, our options here are, you know, our 4th Underworld Dreams that could have been, or our 2nd Mogi's Favor. I think we'll pick up Mogi's Favor. Okay, I don't think I want to play this 2-drop. We did need 2-drops. I think we're okay now. Agonizing Remorse is a good card, especially against the right deck. I suppose if someone had a lot of 1s, we could side in the Grim Physician. Man, look at all the Underworld Dreams going around. There's another 2-drop. Wow, so red and black was decently open. Let's see what we ended up with. So we need to cut 4 cards, because I think we'll play 17 lands since we have the Labyrinth. What do we want to get rid of? We could get, let's see how many creatures we have. Alright, so we have 12 creatures, so really it might be good to get rid of non-creatures. So let's start with the Lamprey out. Let's start with the Libation out. We can start with 1 Omen out and maybe 1 Mogi's. Okay, so that leaves us we still got the Harpy in there. Is there something we'd rather play than the Scavenger Harpy? Nah. I think we'll leave the 1 Scavenger Harpy and maybe it hits an escape creature somewhere along the way. I don't know what Annex is going to do for us. That would be an easy card to sideboard out, depending on matchup, if we want to get the Lamprey, aspect of Lamprey in, the Harpy or something like that, another Omen of Dead. So having the Slaughter Priest almost makes me want to run a Grim Physician. We'll run it like this. Alright, so that's our first rep. Let's see how we do when we get to the games here. I'm going to move the camera hopefully to a good spot once this starts so it's not in the way. Let's see how this camera works out. This is our first time with a camera, so bear with me. Let's see how this looks. Certainly we're gonna get a mountain, right? Alright, I don't know if we lost our camera or what, but we'll play these games just like this. Okay. Temple Thief, no need to Myers Grass that. Temple Thief cannot be blocked by enchantment creatures or enchantment creatures. Enchanted, whatever I'm trying to say. We'll start with our Mire Triton. Okay, 2 lands, I suppose that could be good. Let's see what they're going to do here. A second Temple Thief, okay. No attack, interesting. Are they mono black or just looking for land? They have a removal spell. They're trying to figure out if they want to put it on the Slaughter Priest. Seems like, anyways. Does this camera look like it's in a good spot? I think so. Alright. Okay. Which one do we want to sacrifice? We'll keep the priest in play. Alright, so they are green. Alright, let's see. We've got a decent start so far. This is the time greens can start putting their fatties out. Okay, that's good for us. I think we'll just pass the turn. Okay, so if we exile that, they won't get the discard. They've got something they can do with 2 back, I wonder. Now we can have some fun. We've got Labyrinth of Scophos with let's see if they know what's going on here. This is the first time in this format I've had Scophos, Maze Warden, and the Labyrinth of Scophos. Alright, let's see. Alright. Well, that was interesting. What's he looking at my graveyard for? Ah, he's playing Cling to Dust. There it was. Hopefully you were here to see the first ever, for us, Labyrinth of Scophos fight with this Maze Warden play. He doesn't have any escape creatures. Let's see what he's got here. Maybe he's got a final death. If you haven't played with the Labyrinth yet, the nice thing about it is when you get these bigger creatures out and if they try to double block, you can remove one of the blocking creatures from combat. And so it's really hard for them to deal with your bigger creatures. He really wants to interact with my creatures somehow. Okay. Okay, Soul Guide Lantern. Getting rid of my final death. I assume he's going to want to draw a card with this pretty soon. That qualifies as pretty soon. I meant to pump it there. I got a little quick on the hitting the button. So we gave him another turn to try to do some magic. That was a mistake. And he's going to gain some life. Hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt us. Alright, on to game 2. So he had a lot of escape hate. And we didn't play an escape creature that time. So we didn't really see big creatures either where I'd want to bring the aspect of lamprey in. Do we see any? No. Take the harpy out for now. Maybe we'll just put in another Omen of the Dead. I did not see an escape creature that first game. So we'll see if he, hopefully he doesn't open with 3 of them right here and we're behind the 8 ball. Alright. We actually don't mind being on the draw here. We've got a little bit of a reactive deck. I kind of wish we'd have got a Portent of Betrayal now that we have a few sack outlets. Okay. Here he goes with these Temple Thieves again. Okay, we can't block the Temple Thief currently, but we will be able to when, at least theoretically, when we get the Maze Warden in play. Alright, let's see if we see an escape creature here. Nope. I think we'll definitely fatefully end that Hierophant. Do we want a mountain? No, we do not. Let's put our own Hierophant out. Maybe it'll mill something we can return. Nope. A few lands though. Alright, getting his venomous Hierophant back. Let's see what he mills. Man, he's playing the Farika's Libation. Ooh, this is a good card. I think we'll get rid of the... This is going to give him a bunch of life, be harder to get through, but not for... Yeah, we'll get rid of the Thief. Might be right to get rid of the Wardens, but... It's going to be nice to exile his graveyard. Man, that's the 3rd one of those. Sacrifices an enchantment. Okay, you got me. Alright, let's see if he's hoping to scry here. Doesn't look like he's going to attack. Maybe he is. Maybe he or she is. This, you never know. Alright, Gray Merchant. Alright, so if he plays a Gray Merchant, this Underworld Hound doesn't attack into that very well. But it does once it's dead, so we'll slam it in one time. I'm surprised he didn't scry there. I guess he wanted to save the one more pip to hit us in the face. Alright, Moss Viper. It's definitely worth it to Mogi's favor, that Moss Viper. Bring him back. Don't want to get rid of that. We got our halitosis buddy in there waiting for us to go get him. I think we'll go for the stinky cow. Oh, appears to be our only option. Successfully targeted. Alright, now we're gonna get 2, 3, 4. What do we want to kill? Probably definitely the venomous Hierophant. Slay in with everything. And we're looking good. He did top something, so if he keeps bringing back the Grey Warden, eventually he'll get us. Oh, he's going with the Hierophant. Okay. Oof. Let's not forget to pump the Warden this time. And that's what makes the Maze Warden such a good 4-drop. A lot of utility. Alright, we got game 1. That guy's deck was a little odd, but it's alright, we got it. I mean match 1. We got match 1. Alright, on to match 2. Let's see our quests here. We don't have any white, green. Let's see if we can swap that up. Black or red, good. Oh, it won't let me swap this one up. Alright. You see we're saving up gold for once we can get to the rank draft. Nope. That's not where we want to go. Sorry, lost focus there. Alright, on to round 2. See what we can do. "40 minutes into the video, these best of 5 take, or race to 5, whatever you want to call it, take a long time. Appreciate you who's here watching and waited at least 40 minutes so far. 1 point for you. I didn't mean to hit play first, but we'll do it. We've got the Wombo combo. It's not really that good, but we need some 2-drops to show up. Or 5 drops. There, that's a 2-drop I'm talking about. Alright, Mogi's favor. Do we want... Yeah, I think with our removal we want to offer the trade for the Temple Thief. That'll get 2 cards in our graveyard where we could Mogi's favor something if we need to. Myers Grasp. Less than ideal. I guess he didn't have much choice. Hopefully he plays something with a power of 2 here so we can get our Nightmare online. Well, we'll let it. We can actually... Okay, this works out fine. This works out fine. Okay, he's gonna draw a couple more cards so I can see what he's got here. What do I want to take? He's got 2 counter spells. Let's start with the Agonizing Remorse. Okay, so what will he play here? If he plays the... Obviously I can take the Ikiamorph and hope it takes him a while to get going. Got 2 counter spells that don't counter our removal. He's got a sacrifice effect that'll only kill our creature he's already taken care of. We're gonna hold off on playing Rage Hound because that counter spell does exile it. We don't mind if it dies, but we don't want it to be exiled. Drag to the underworld, okay. That's perfect, because now we can play a couple of creatures while the shields are down. It's good. We didn't have to show him our 2 final deaths in hand. Alright, so how do we want to sideboard this guy? He's got counter spells. Seems like he's got a lot of removal. We didn't see escape creature. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind having another Omen of Dead. What would we put in for it? We didn't see anything for the Mogi's favor. We'll give it a try and see. Run it back like this. Against Plywood Wolf. That's an interesting name. Okay. Good 2-drop, good action on 3. See what we mill here. Nightmare of Elspeth. Our opponent's got a little unlucky with land twice now. And he doesn't want to play on. I understand. Can be frustrating to get mana hosed. Alright. So our second win came in 7 minutes. That didn't take us long. Oh, we didn't get our quest done? Alright, moving on. Moving on. We haven't really done anything amazing yet. We've just got to 2 wins. Deck has a lot of removal, so let's see how we do against Luke. Round 3. Here we go. I guess we're gonna see what this Annex, the Hardened Forge, can do. Or maybe we're not. I guess he's going to take the Iroa's Blessing, but the Hierophant's good. I'm guessing he won't take one of these 2. If I was him, I would probably take the Iroa's Blessing. Especially if he's got a Myers Grasp in hand or something like that. Oh, maybe Annex is a better card than I think. I'm terrible at this game. We need a 3-drop or less to play here. That's not it. We definitely don't want to play that. Oh, he's out carding us. He's bringing the Mire Grass back. That's going to kill our Hierophant, but that's okay. We now have 3. Okay. Got the Birth of Meletus. I need some Meleta. I need some lettuce. Pretty annoying card. Yeah, we might as well. If he's got an answer to this, it's going to be a long road. We need something to stick so we can play the Blessing. They know that, obviously. Uh-oh, death ray incoming. Okay, who do we want to put the... He's going to return from graveyard to battlefield, so he'll probably put that on the old... That's okay. We can't have a 4/4 flyer going nuts up here. Can't block, so it doesn't really matter. No blocks. He's trying to... Alright, let's see what he's got. He's just gonna slay in. Can we afford? Yeah, we gotta do it. We're in trouble here, but... Maybe he's got the white spell that kills things with 4 power greater, and I should have just... Interesting. That's gonna put the Myers Grasp on top of his library. Oh. Alright, so we got 8 mana. Here's 5. Won't do anything. Let's put this out. He just needs a removal spell. Hopefully he drew a blank. Oof, that's not a blank. We need him to block here at least once. Okay. Oof. Okay. We got 8 mana. I can go down to 1 to remove a... I could go down to 1 to remove a... Remove a card from his graveyard. Alright, staying alive so far. Alright, thinning his deck out. Alright, can go to 1. Is this the right thing to do? I can go to 1. It's a big deal putting that 0-4 in play. Oh no, he got me. Good game. Alright, so he's got... I wish it'd let me see what's in exile. Oh, there we go. Black-white enchantments, pretty good deck. Does have Flicker Fate, we gotta remember that. Okay. I don't know about Agonizing Remorse. Might be fun to... It'd be fun to make him sacrifice a creature. How many creatures did we see that game? Not a ton. Alright, let's see. Let's try it this way. Do we put a solar flare in? I can't remember. Be nice to solar flare something that he tries to put a... enchantment on. Take out one of his creatures. Alright, Luke, let's go. Let's draw first. We're kind of reactive. I wish we had some creatures. I guess we'll keep this because we have libation, but man, this might up being a losing hand, and he now knows that it's a losing hand. Now that he's done this, we can draw all our good cards. It's working out great. It's working out great. Now he gets to play what he wants first to know that I can sacrifice it. Okay, perfect. He's got no land and we're not punishing him at all. Deal flood against mana hosed. Alright. We got a creature. We've got a creature. Yeah. Not surprised that happened, I suppose. He doesn't know we have the Triumph of Annex, which we'll try to... If our Halitosis Bull lives, we'll try to... Demon Halitosis Bull lives, we'll try to... If... Okay, we'll buy it back, as much as painful as that is. He's got the all the low casting cost removal working big time. He's just choosing now what he wants to sacrifice to the libation. Well, this is gonna be fun because we're gonna force we're gonna be able to make him dump a bunch of the stuff in his hand, or at least we're gonna get a look at it. Unless, of course, he has another way to kill an enchantment. Uh-huh. We'll let that thing go. Alright, let's see what you got. Holy moly. I'm not sure how we're going to deal with all these things, but... Oh. Okay, since he has that demon, we'll probably want to keep... What's he gonna put on top? Myers grass? Okay. Man. We may not be able to meet all this he's got in his hand. Here comes a Myers Grasp. We need some escape creatures. Should have kept that land in hand. Rumbling Sentry. Okay. Giant. That's yeah, we're in trouble here. That's not helpful. Well, we're battling. I think we're losing this battle, but we're battling. He's probably contemplating, does he have the white instant enchant? Just to get it out of his hand before I take it next turn. Dang it, man. Come on. He's got another unicorn. We're in trouble. He's going to be able to tap him down now with the unicorn. I don't think there's any way we're going to win this game. I don't think there's any way we're going to win this game. Okay. Alright, so now he can play this guy. Alright, so let's make him sacrifice an enchantment now, so he has to get rid of the glory bearers. Because once he gets this thing in play, I'm not gonna have a choice. Let's remove this guy from combat. Alright, he's gonna be a 4/4 flyer. I think we're just not good enough here. Too much removal in this deck. Okay, so let's... Who's indestructible? He is. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Let's block with the Mogies because we have to. Alright, that's kind of good for us. We're at 4. Except the Charger can't block. Yeah, I think that means we're decided we can remove one from combat. We can kill another. And not quite good enough. Close. Close. I could concede, but he's thinking hard about this move. Alright, now it's just too good of a deck for us. We weren't prepared to beat that one. Alright, we really need to get one more win to get our 1,500 gems back, so this is going to be important. Is there anything we want to... Is there anything that's underperformed? I think with that removal he had, we should have probably put Final Flare in, but that's alright. Let's see if we can get a third win. Break even on gems. I'm not a fan of these 1,500 gems chunks if you have a bad run. I mean, that can deplete your gems in a short period of time. Alright. We need no more land for the rest of the game. For, well, at least for a while. How about that? Oh, that was a huge draw. Huge draw. Because if not, he would have killed the Rage Hound and he would have been exiled. Oh, let's see what he's got. That's good for us. Alright, I think we'll double spell here. If he doesn't get a creature soon, we're going to be in good shape. If our opponent doesn't, that qualifies as a creature. That's a good deal with Harpy. Oh, now this gives +1 and gains indestructible. We'll put that on a Mogi so we don't lose it. If we lose the Hound, we're okay. Alright, so the pump spell costs us our Hound, no biggie. That card is such a pain. Such a pain. Alright, we need a removal spell here. Commanding Presence. We need a Libations now in this deck. Alright, we survived. Luckily got off to a slow start. What can we do? I mean, we don't have much that can do anything about that. Final Flare, I assume he's got some pretty good removal. Red, white. He could have some escape, but we can take the... maybe the Harpy out. Alright, let's see what happens here. We got one. We need one more and break even on our gems, which is successful in my book. Okay. Oread of Mountains Blaze. Alright, let's get rid of the Stampede Rider. We can bring the Hound back if we really need to. See what Annex can do. So what do we most worry about here? Maybe the Forge, because he can take out one of our creatures and Scry. Yeah, I guess. We will take it. get the rage sound. Why not? It's not the best target. If an enchanted creature or an enchantment creature also gains hits per turn. I think we're going to use this turn too. Play that Rage Hound and Scry. We will take 2 from the Oracle if they want to attack. Yeah, let's keep it like that. See what happens. We don't have enough next turn to do the Triumph and so if we Final Death now, they can sack it and kill something, probably the Rage Scarred, or we could just attack all 3. And just remove from battle whichever one they block. That was enough to make him mad. I don't blame him. That's frustrating. Alright. We got another pack of Theros. Alright, we got 1500. Let's press on. Let's press on with our red-black magic. Red-black magic. Yeah, I don't know what we should call this deck, but red-black magic doesn't sound that great. Hey, did you guys hear the Chiefs are going to Super Bowl? First time in 50 years. I've been a Chiefs fan all my life. Never seen them play in the Super Bowl. Finally, we're getting to see it. Alright, we got some different cards. We haven't been playing with these cards much. Let's see what we got. We're playing So Be the Lizard. We'll keep these 7. See what we can do. Let's start with a Swamp. Hopefully he'll play a Triton. Play Triton. Ooh. That card is such a pain. Relentless Pursuit's really good. Yeah, we'll take Relentless Pursuit. Why not? May not be right, but that's what we're doing. That leaves him with a couple of 5 casting cost cards in hand and a Viper. Luckily, we got emojis for that. We won't be. Looks like we won't be playing any escape creatures anytime soon. Oh, there goes our Mogies. Timret's just such a pain. Alright, he's almost up to 5. No box. What's he got in there that's gonna... Does he have a Myers grasp? Is that what's going on? Alright, let's see how we do. Getting greedy, going for 5. Oh, Chimera. See if they want to kill either of these. We'll get a couple of Satyr. And we'll remove his Chimera from the graveyard. Kind of nasty. We know when he gets to his 5th land, he's got that final death and the Rage Scarred Berserker Minotaur. Several Minotaurs in this set. In fact, he's killed one of our Minotaurs already. Let's put it on this guy. That's Faithful and Timuret. We'll put that on top. We'll swing in with everything. Got him down to 1. We got 2 more Satyrs. I think we got him. Alright. Now he's got Timuret, which is a house. We only have 2 escape cards, so that's not too bad. Omen of the Dead may not go well. He had a lot of big cards. Maybe we should see if we can decimate his hand. What else do we need here? This can deal with Timuret pretty well. I did like Anax. That's the first time I've seen him in action. That was pretty good. Made us quite a few little Satyrs. Alright, let's see if we can get it here. We gotta win one of these next 2 to advance. Ugh. Opponent's going first. Okay, I want to go on record. This is a risky keep. Someone said you gotta risk it for the biscuit. I don't even think there's a biscuit in this, but we're gonna risk it. Okay, there's a 3rd land. Alright. Our biscuit's looking more achievable. He plays it. Yeah, I think we'll take that Soul Reaper out now. We we really need a creature in play. Maybe we'll get a big removal from him here. Underworld Charger. Taking a beating. So what's the right play here? If we aspect of Lamprey, we get his last 2 cards, but he's got 2 guys coming for 8. That's going to be really hard to deal with. We gotta turn this into a lifelink or give ourselves a chance. We didn't turn that into a lifelink. I lost what we were doing there. Okay, so he could take this off and make this a 4/4. He can't block. Should have put that on the Underworld Charger first. If he drew removal, we lose. Give us a land here. Exile 4 other cards. Okay, once we kill this, then we're going to be in trouble. We got it. Whew. That was tight. I'm glad I baited him into destroying our red in Saga. So I could have used Lamprey there if we needed to. Alright, one more. Final boss. Do or die. Still, we made 1,800 gems, 5 packs. That's successful. Let's see if we can get it. Let's play first. Okay. Even better. What a great target for Mogi's favor. Except that it takes our Mogi's favor out. Oh well. So be it. We didn't want that back anyways. This is a really good card. If you haven't played White Daxos, can really be a pain. Just gains them a lot of life. We're gonna run out of steam here soon, I can tell you. Yep. And Daxos is gonna come back. Probably should play a little smarter here with my removal, but it's all out aggression here. Dreadful apathy on my own guy. Not cool. Alright, I still think Halitosis Cow kills this thing, right? Alright. Jeez, it's a good deck. But what'd you expect? Yep, we need a we need the Black Exile card quickly or this game's over. Commanding Presence, drafted early and often. It's fun. Labyrinth is at least slowing him down. Maybe giving us time to draw the death card. That one. Return target enchantment to the battlefield. He could save it with that blessing. And it didn't go to the graveyard. That was nice. dirty. We'll leave them all in now. Alright. He's gonna get a scry. Orlando U. Commanding Presence. This is really overperformed for me. I mean, I thought it was good initially, but it's just... oh boy. And while we were away, someone played a god. And their own final death. Oh no. We just gotta keep him off White Devotion, I think. We can. I mean, I really shouldn't have this many, excuse me, land by now. Yep, Heliod doing work here. I'm gonna have to leave the Titan back. Got me. It's gonna be hard to race this. He's gaining 1 life. I need to attack with the Triton, probably. Uh-oh, is that it? Yep. Yeah, we're in trouble. Heliod, too good. I don't know how we're gonna deal with Heliod, but too good. Oh, the altar's just gaining life. It's a matter of time till he gets can't remove that. Not that I know of. Already farther from devotion. Oh. It's gotta be the gotta be the halitosis cow. Let's have 4, right? Alright. Might get there. We might not. Man. Yeah. Whew. That was lucky. That was lucky. I don't know if we played well there or just got lucky. Bigger question is, how are we going to deal with Heliod? Make them discard it. Man, those final deaths came in huge force. Yeah, Mogies didn't do a ton for us there. I want the lamprey. What are we going to take out for the lamprey? Maybe the... Yeah. Alright, let's see how this goes. This could certainly be a blowout if he gets Heliod and the three-headed dog and, you know. Alright, we got a decent start. Alright, when it pauses like that, it basically tells them we've got an Omen of the Dead. Those are two pretty good cards. Alright, let's get the Nightmare working. Let's get the Nightmare working. if he's got Heliod already. Wonder if he's got the White God already. Let's find out. Okay. We did not side any enchantment hate. We got dueling. I think we will. Yeah, let's get rid of the 4/4, the big flyer. Alright, he might tap Annex down with the Entrancing Lyre. Alright, we're at a good card advantage position here. Let's see if we can keep it going. Ooh, that stinks. Like I said, we're at a good card advantage here. I mean, if we return a charger, I guess that's something, but is that really what we want to do? Let's see what he plays this turn. Man, that discard 2 hurt us. Maybe I shouldn't have got rid of that. Okay. He might choose to untap that and tap down our Berserker. That's okay. Yikes. Kunaros is hit play. I think we're gonna exile him because we do want to get this charger in play. No attacks. Let's make him untap the Lyra. He did. Alright, he can keep that tap down for quite some time. Alright, I think we gotta get the charger back. And we'll play it. Is he gonna play the game here? Is he gonna keep our rage? Alright, he's gonna keep our rage thing tapped down. Ooh, that's a lot of 1/1s. A lot of life gain. Let's block here. I think we need the life. Man, he's at 35 life. Okay, that's good. What's he gonna tap down? Okay. 3, 5, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. He'll probably untap it. Yep. Good time for that. He does not have devotion despite all those white creatures in play, because these don't count toward devotion. But I don't think we can win now. I'm not sure we could win before. Too much white. He's got early things to cast as well. I need the mana. I need the life. Alright, this loses our life link, but if we just sit here and let him Heliod and tap down all our stuff, it's not gonna go good for us anyway, so 1, 2, 3. Yep. I'm not sure what scenario we win this game. None I can think of, not with Heliod out now. Suppose if he keeps drawing land or we keep drawing gas. Possible. It's possible if he keeps drawing land. And he's going to give something lifelink and put a counter on something, and it's just going to get uglier. We're battling. We're trying. That should remove Heliod from combat. We're trying. He's gonna get Davos pumped up now. We need him to keep drawing land. We got a chance. if we could have drawn that and had him sacrifice an enchantment, that would have been huge. Oh, wow. He's going with the double Lyra. If we have a game 3, we might tap that down. I mean, we might side in the artifact killer stuff. He's got enough to tap down the Underworld Charger. We could sack it to Mogi's. Bring it back. We might tap down the Hierophant. Darn it. I should have cast that beforehand, so this was a 5/3. Another final death. Nope. So how am I going to get past Davos? Is the question. Oh. Oh, more land. Alright, it's giving me a chance. Need a way to sack. How do I get rid of Davos? I'm not sure. How do I get rid of Davos? What do I have? I mean, Davos and Heliod together can run the day here. I need my land that removes the creature from... I've got a lot of land as well. So how do we deal with Daxos and here and 2 Lyras? Alright. I'll tell you how. What else? Obviously we can make them discard. I like this libation. Would I rather have a remorse? And I've got 2 Elspeths. I think I'll put another. It all comes down to this. What else don't we want? I mean, we could put another libation in. He doesn't seem to have that many creatures. Rage Scar Berserker do anything? Not really. Myers Grass, what does that get? Nothing. Let's just take Omen of the Dead out. Let's go all out on the libations. Let's see if this is a bad decision or a good decision. Now, he may have just drawn a bunch of land both games and we're going to get run over. Let's draw first. Yeah. I think we'll put the Celebrant out first. Well, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. He wanted to get that out of his hand quick. Alright, well, we can destroy that. Hey, we gotta be smart here. So if he puts the 2/3 on there, do we care? No, I don't think so. Except that, actually, let's just pass. We'll attack in for 3. He can gain life and put a plus whatever on that thing. We need some land. Man, he has such a pain in the rear, man. Holy cow. Give me a land, please. Ugh. smokes. Come on, land. Come on, land. Come on, land. Come on, land. What's he got? Okay. Yep. I need to land. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Don't even matter. What's it gonna get rid of? I'll tap that down. Man, that's frustrating. Heliod is too good, man. Too good. And there's my other final death. Tap down the Death Toucher, or we could enchant it, I guess. Swing in for 7. Blah de blah blah. Trouble. Yeah. There's just no way, man. Heliod is stupid. Oh, I got 3. Wait. I got 3 Phyrexes, whatever it is, in here. Yeah, that's what I need. Sacrifice a creature. Come on. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I mean, I can handle that one. of time. Yep, can't win now. Can't win now. Can't win now. Oh my goodness, one turn late. Unfortunate. Heliod. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. I don't know what we could have done different. If we'd have drawn that one turn earlier, we could have had a sack and they would have started building this stuff back up, but you know, nothing we can do. Anyways, you got something else he wants to do? Yeah. We had our thing there for the Lyra, but he didn't play the Lyra. He played the old Pantheon. We could have waited, I guess. All right, 4 wins. We got 1,800 gems and 5 packs. That's pretty good. All right, let's see here. Let's make an adjustment. All right, thank you guys for coming. Hopefully, if you've made it this 2 hours and 21 minutes, we really appreciate it. We'll keep working here. Our next step is probably to stream a match, see how we do, see if anybody follows along. If you made it all the way to the end, please, please, please like this video. It helps us know that we're getting people watching and that it's helpful. Subscribe to the channel, and then even post a comment down below. Maybe post Heliod, since that's where we got whipped. We got whipped by Heliod pretty bad there. So thanks again for coming. We'll do another one soon. We've had 4 wins and 5 wins. That's a pretty good start. Hopefully it's been helpful. Thank you guys. This is Old Goat Gaming signing out.